Behold the poblano pepper, workhorse of Mexican and Southwestern cuisine. Native Americans have been eating wild poblanos since 7000 BC and cultivating them since 3500 BC. So, how do you get the most bountiful benefit from the Powerhouse Poblano pepper? That is what we are going to check out. Ted here. Poblanos aren't just tasty. They are very tasty. A nice, mild chili, packed with flavor, but they are also actually a superfood. Loaded with vitamins A, B, iron, copper, and dietary fiber. They contain compounds which combat Alzheimer's and boost memory, reduce cholesterol, and increase heart health, boost lung functions, help prevent macular degeneration, and relieve the pain and stiffness associated with arthritis, making one feel a little less pokey. The poblano is from Pueblo, and the people from Pueblo are referred to as poblanos, hence the name of the pepper. Now, dried, the poblano is called an ancho chili and is used in moles and sauces. Today, though, we're going to look at how to prepare the fresh ones. Now, the problem with poblanos is they have a very waxy skin, which means that batters and breadings will not adhere to them very well at all. Also, the skin does not taste particularly good and can give some people indigestion. Now, what some people try to do to deal with the issue in frying these guys is to wrap them in an egg roll wrapping. Now, there are a couple of problems with that. First off, let's face it, the ancient Aztecs didn't have egg roll wrappings. They weren't readily available at 3000 BC. Also, it just doesn't taste as good. So what we're going to do with that whole issue of this waxy skin is we're going to fix that. Now, the tools you're going to need are very, very simple. All you're going to need is a non-reactive bowl. I prefer stainless steel, but you can use ceramic or glass. And then you're going to need a piece of aluminum foil, big enough to cover the top of the bowl, but not big enough that you can make a hat out of it to keep aliens from beaming thoughts into your heads. And then finally, what you're going to need is this guy. And trust me, I know that you can go to cooking stores and get very expensive $20 to $50 designer torches, but this guy set me back $12, including the gas canister full. And that gas canister is going to last about 3 years of moderate use here in this kitchen. So I would recommend this, $12, and it just works like a dream. So what we're going to do then is take our trusty torch and char the outside of the pepper. Now, you don't want to set the thing on fire, but you do want to get a nice, even charring and get in the nooks and crannies, because it's important to do that. And we'll work our way around that pepper. Okay, so we have finished up this one pepper. You see it's nicely browned. Didn't set it on fire, but nicely browned on all sides. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in the bowl, cover it with foil, and grab another pepper. So what I'm going to do now, I've got several of these guys roasted. I'm just going to throw that in there, and I'm not going to add any more heat to it. I'm not going to turn the burner on or anything. I'm just going to cover it up, and I'm going to let these peppers then steam in their own residual heat for about 5 minutes, and then we'll get back to that. Okay, so these have been steaming now in their own residual heat for several minutes. And most people, I'm going to say this, most people will use rubber gloves for this, but I've been doing this for so many years that my skin's pretty much used to it. So I just put it here in the sink, run some cold water, and you see that skin then comes right off. It comes off just brilliantly. And again, most people should be using rubber gloves here, You definitely don't want to be rubbing your eyes after you do this or anything else. But see, that comes right off, which then means that batter or breading, a little bit there, but batter or breading will adhere to this very well. Also, the flavor of that waxy skin is completely dealt with. And what you can do now are a couple of different things. You can throw these in a smoker for very low temperature, throw them in a smoker for about half an hour, and that'll really, really pop the flavor a bit. Or you can just put them into a vacuum bag, vacuum seal them, and freeze them. They freeze very, very well. Or just use them straight in your favorite recipe, which is what I'm gonna do. I hope that this has been fun and informative. For more fun videos, travel tips, and recipes, check out our website at www.historybytheplate.com. Oh, also, we have tons of other really great videos on our YouTube channel with good cooking demonstrations, recipes, and a lot of fun history. So take a look at that and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is fun and free. Happy cooking!